showers out there, but even with the activity coming in, it's likely not going to be severe and it's likely not going to be overly heavy. So let's walk you through this evening. You can see with this model in particular, really not showing much, just cloud cover that will continue. A few showers can't be ruled out this evening, but I do want to mention as we approach tomorrow morning, we could see a few isolated storms. Some of those could produce some severe weather. We're looking at mainly hail being that threat, but I do think it does look to be very minimal. And you'll notice it's primarily staying in our southern half of the tri-state. Now, after that wraps up, anything that we do see a lot of sunshine tomorrow and a lot of daytime heating, and that's going to likely help fuel that line that's going to roll through tomorrow afternoon. So here we are around 2 o'clock. So after 1 o'clock, that's when we need to be ready. Likely after lunchtime is when we're going to be watching this line start to push into the tri-state, and it could definitely be just racing across the tri-state. And if it is moving quickly, that does mean that wind threat is definitely going to be there. We're also going to be tracking the potential of large hail. And if we do see any storms develop out in front of this line, that's where that tornado threat comes in. But if it does stay primarily organized in a squall, it's primarily going to be that damaging wind threat, possibly 70 to 80 mile per hour winds and large hail. But also I want you to pay attention to what happens as we go through the evening. Here we are around 5 o'clock. We've got another line that could potentially bring us some severe weather. And then we'll finally start to see most of this wrap up by 9, 10 o'clock. But I do want you to be aware, you do need to have a way to get watches and warnings, especially tomorrow afternoon and into the evening. I know it's a busy time for a lot of us, so please take tomorrow seriously, especially as we continue to up that threat. By Saturday, we're finally seeing drier skies. So the main threats for tomorrow, strong, damaging winds. That tornado threat does go down a little bit, but still possible. So mainly strong winds and hail are going to be the two main threats that we will have to be concerned about. And then there is that possibility of a few tornadoes. Great for your weekend after we get through that severe weather threat, and then more chances and cooler temperatures as we approach next week.